Chords become so much more fun when you can modulate them in real time. When I say that word modulate, what I'm really talking about is altering one or more of the notes to create a different style of the same chord. For example, with this A chord that I'm playing here, there are a couple of common spots that you can move and wiggle this chord around. Taking the pinky, for example, and putting it up to the 3rd fret instead of the 2nd fret. Every time you wiggle a chord around, you're creating a different variation of that chord. So when I play A with this pinky on the 3rd fret instead of the 2nd, I'm creating what we call an A sus4. But instead of teaching you all the names today, I'm just going to show you a couple of common chords and a couple of cool tricks that you can do with each one. We can start here on A because that's where we're at, and we can go up to the 3rd fret, back to the 2nd fret, and we can even let go to create this A sus2 sound, which is really nice all together. In fact, the secret is that most of the time you can take whatever finger feels the most free in your chord and lift it up either 1 fret or 2 frets, and then you can also try lifting it down either 1 fret or 2 frets. Let's take this E major chord, for example, and see if we can modulate it with some different finger action. We could take our pinky, which is free already, and look at one of the strings, maybe the G string with the 1st fret, and lift it up by 1 fret to create a variation of the E major chord. And if we try to lift it up 2 frets on the same string, we can hear the sound that maybe we would try to avoid. The D major chord can follow what our A chord did exactly. We can actually put our pinky 1 fret up on the bottom string, and we can also let go of that bottom string entirely. So we can create this really cool movement within the D major chord. The C major chord, the common spots are to take your pinky and put it up on the 9th fret of the B string. You can also let go entirely of the bottom B string and have just 3, 2, 0, 0, 0. Sometimes it's common to put that pinky on the bottom string, so you have this pinky on the 3rd fret, which creates this really nice C sound. G chord is hard to modulate if you use your first 3 fingers, but what you can do instead is try to move it to the last 3 fingers, which is another way of playing G, so that you can use your first finger to go on the 1st fret of the B string and off. If you can reach a little farther, you can also do the 2nd fret on the G string. So you have 1st fret B, and then 2nd fret G. By the way, for every minor chord position of the same chords, you can actually do the same extensions. If I'm here on A minor, I can still add my pinky to the same spot and still let it go the same way I did with A major. You can use all of these tricks to make your chord progressions more interesting and exciting. Even when you're playing a song that just calls for the A chord, you can try to play some of these different variations while you're strumming through them. Let me know what you think of some of these tricks in the comment sections below. Of course, you can check out my original music and more lessons that are exclusive to my Patreon, where you can sign up for